All right, family, it's Tasha, Mamabear Prepping. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. I hope that if you have been following me for a while, that you know how much you are appreciated. I really enjoy doing these videos, talking and discussing things with you guys in the comments or through emails or different other platforms that we have. I'm especially in love with my Discord for my members, my direct members, and having that one-on-one communication with them. I just wanted to say thank you. And if you are new to this channel, hopefully you have a pen and paper every single video you're watching, girl, and you are learning, okay? All of us have stuff that we've done. All of us have certain levels of where we're at, but it is important more than ever now to really get it together, get your things together, and take it serious, right? Okay, so food. I'm not going to get off of it, you guys. I think that it's important that if we reach even one more family, one more person, that just kind of the lights come on, like, I think this is important, we need to do this, then it's worth it, okay? Food, you guys, is not going to be a problem for a large part of society until it is a problem, meaning it's not a problem until it's gone, okay? And then all of a sudden when it's gone, all chaos is going to break loose because you're going to have tons of people who are not prepared and not ready for it, okay? And a lot of people have been asking me a lot of questions lately, like, how long do I do this for, right? How long do I prep? How much food do I need? And those are hard questions to answer. But at this point, I think it's very safe to say that you need years worth of preps, years worth of food to be able to survive, okay? What I did today was I kind of just wrote down some reasons of, again, why it's important to stack food. I mean, there's all types of real life, like, reasons, like, hey, why do you stack food? Why do you prepare? And there's all types of reasons why people prepare, right? Natural disasters, emergency crisis, loss of a job, different things, right? Grid down, whatever it is. But the bottom line is that there's all types of reasons, and there's specifically a lot of reasons why you need food. I mean, number one, you're going to die if you don't have food, okay? So prepare that we're not going to be able to get food, and we are being told there's going to be shortages, and so we need to prepare, okay? The writing is on the wall. First reason, you guys, I don't know how many I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 for you guys. First one is war impact. I don't want you to be so naive to think that, oh, the reason why we're going to run out of food all of a sudden, it is not because of all these reasons that these crazy preppers have been talking about for years on this channel, but, oh, we're running out of food because of this war. This war is causing problems. Okay, at the surface, yes, war has impact on imports, exports. Sanctions have a huge piece of this. And so, yes, we are going to see shortages. We're not going to see stuff because it is stuff that we, instead of relying on ourselves, get from other countries, okay? And so we're going to continue to see issues with grain and with fertilizer and different things, just different things that we get from other countries, you guys. So yes, it's true on the surface that a reason why you should be stockpiling food is because of the impacts of war and what that does to countries, okay, in regards to getting supplies in general, but of course, food, okay? Number two thing is just, peace of mind. Peace of mind knowing that, okay, my family might be able to eat meat when maybe meat is not available at all. Peace of mind knowing that I can put food on the table, and that at least of everything that is happening or everything that will happen, I will still be able to put food into my children's mouths. That matters to me as a mother, okay? Anybody who has children, it doesn't matter, even if you don't have children, to have the ability to feed your animals, continue to feed your animals, that matters, okay? Or your parents or a sibling, that matters, okay? And so having peace of mind that very simple, basic piece of life, you're going to still be able to provide, even when People are panicking because they can't get their hands on it. Okay. Number 3 thing is quality of life. Again, hello. Quality of life, being able to, okay, we can have bacon this week. We can have bacon and eggs for breakfast a day this week. Okay. Quality of life that we can continue to eat meat. That's a huge thing. Quality of life that we can still eat fruits and vegetables. Okay. When you no longer can get this stuff. When other things are shortage, can't be found, whatever, the quality of life, knowing that, hey, you put away some of that stuff. Maybe candy and other luxury items, go away, but you have a quality of life of being able to do it. You've prepared for a grid down, and you have the luxury of lighting because you decided you were going to do that. You got your preps, you got your oil, you got your backup stuff, and it's a quality of life. You have prepared for when things are bad, that you can still have some sort of normalcy in your life. Okay. Number 4 reason for stacking food is having the ability to ensure, and I mentioned this already, kind of sneak peek in the other number 1 when I was talking about it. And that's the ability to ensure that you guys continue to eat. Nobody starves in your house, right? And your children, are not literally withering away in front of your eyes, and there's nothing you can do because you can't procure food. You don't have food. I mean, I can't even imagine the day you can't provide for your family, or you're making decisions that it's them eating instead of you even. Okay. I mean, those days could come. There's going to be parents out there that are making decisions like that, hard decisions like that, you guys. They only have so much food, and they're ensuring that their children eat, and they are not eating, or they're eating very, very little so that they can continue to feed their children. Number 5 thing I have is just to give you options, right? It's one thing to have food in general, obviously, right? But to have the ability to where you're not literally eating rice, a bowl of rice every single day, every single meal, is huge, right? To be able to still have some sort of variety in your menu planning and what you guys are in your diet, okay? Because the minute we get to a point where people are eating the same thing over and over and over, your body is going to react to that. And it's going to adapt in a lot of ways, but it's not going to be good in a lot of ways. There's a lot of nutrients. There's a lot of different things that you're not going to be getting when you get to the point where, okay, true, you're eating, thank God, right? That you're eating, but you guys are eating rice every single day. And it's not like rice is just the base and you have all types of other things, but rice is, you were able to get it bulk, and you stockpiled it as a staple, and you have it, and you guys are eating, and that is a blessing. But you don't have any other options, okay? And that's more than just wanting, I need to have different things to eat because I'm bougie. No, that's because your body is going to start acting differently and possibly negatively when you're only eating one type of food and not having some sort of variety and different vitamins and nutrients and things like that to offset, okay? Number 6 reason is we're on the edge of a recession. I did a video yesterday. Was it yesterday's video or the day before, on recession and ways to prepare for that? And I'm telling you right now that that's definitely coming down the road, okay? And hopefully we don't have to deal with any kind of Great Depression type days, but a recession is for sure coming. It needs to happen, to be honest. And that's a good reason to stockpile food, is to be ready for situations like that, to be ready for an economic collapse, to be ready for a recession where times are going to get tough for people, or people are going to lose their jobs and not have money, or even have access to their money to buy food or to get food, or food isn't being made, or whatever. We're out of food. Recession doesn't make that any better, okay? That doesn't make that situation any better. If anything, it makes it worse, okay? Number 7 reason to get food now is navigation through crime. So we all know that chaos is gonna pour out. It's gonna be an outbreak of crime. People, food crimes, food riots, food protests. everything is going to be about food, and it's going to be dangerous, right? It's not the time to go out in the streets and you know, and complain about there's no food. Okay. It's going to be dangerous. And what you don't want to do is, the reason why to keep food is so that you're not one that's out there having to try to get food, right? There's not that much food. You have a little bit of money. You have some sort of ration card. You have something that's, you know, gives you the ability to go get food. But you don't want to be doing that. So it gives you options to be able to stay home and have food already, and not have to go out and venture out in the middle of crime to try to get food, because it's dangerous, but you have to do it because you're trying to, you know, feed your children. Okay. So just navigating through crime, it gives you some options so that you're not having to do that. 8 is waiting and depending on the government. You know, a reason for stacking food is so that you don't have to depend on somebody else. During a time of crisis, a natural disaster, a storm comes through, a tornado comes through, the stores don't have food, however way we get there, right? In that moment of crisis, having the ability to depend on yourself and not be like, oh, we're not going to eat because we have to wait for FEMA to bring some cold lasagna around, right? That's what you don't want to be doing, is having to wait. I'm not saying those people aren't going to come and help, but what I'm telling you is, why would you take the chance of your children starving and hoping that an entity is coming to save you and bring you something? Whereas if you're prepared, then you can provide for yourself instead of waiting for that, you know, that help to come. Number 9 thing I have is just so we can survive survive what's gonna happen, right? Nobody wants to starve. Nobody's trying to go without and die, because we're going through this situation where the food is going to be crazy. And so it's important that you stack food so that you can just get through different emergency crises, and more importantly, what we're about to go through right now. Okay. Because when that other shoe drops, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think any of us can fathom how bad this can truly get. I think some of us have a better understanding and idea of how bad it could get, but I don't think we truly know how bad this can get. It's why I don't stop prepping. It's why other people are asking me, hey, do you think I have enough? I've been doing this for years. And I'm like, but do you? Like, we don't know how long this is going to last. And that's scary. Okay. That's scary, not knowing if you have enough. So it's so you don't starve to death. All right. And then the last one is, don't know how long it will last, right? We have no idea. This could be several months. This could be several years. This could be longer. This could catapult us into, it's just a downward, you know, spiral, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. And people are waiting for it to just kind of bounce back, or it's just a recession. We just got to get through this recession period. But how long does this last? You know, how much food do you have in your home? How long will your food last? Those are questions you need to ask yourself. How long can you feed your family on what you have in your home right now today? And then now, what can you do to expand that food, right? Go out, get your sales, get your bulk items, stack that food, okay? Stack your meds, stack your water, because you don't know how long this is going to last or what you have to get through, right? And that peace of mind that you're going to get the more you get, you are going to get some sort of peace of mind. People still have anxiety, and I think that it's important to step back if your anxiety is just through the roof, that all you can think about is all the things going on in the world, and you're just panicked and you're like, I don't have enough. Nobody wants you to act like that. Nobody wants you to feel like that. What I want you to do as a mother and as a father is to be calm and to be smart and to make clear decisions on getting this stuff on your shelves and continuing to do so, because I think it is smart to have several years worth of supplies so that you can make it through. Is it okay that you don't have everything? Because a lot of people panic, like, I don't have everything yet. Who cares? You have already started and done this stuff. You already have several areas that maybe are way better, right? Are well stocked. That's why it's important for you to make your list if you're a new prepper. Prioritize what is important for you and your family, and then get those things in order, okay? And then once you get that, you move on to the next, okay? And people be like, I'm so panicked, I can't get all this payday, or I can't get it all in the next 3 paydays. No, baby, this is a slow roll. You just continue to slowly, calmly get the things that you need, because every single thing that you get is going to be helpful for you and your family. Everything. Okay. And so just continue to be calm and know that everything you do counts. It matters. Okay. And there's not an end game. So there's no reason to get this anxiety of like, I don't know. Like, no, you do know. And by you learning how to be, having the mindset to be self-sufficient, to want to do that, to want to learn to do things, to adapt, to continue to do these things, that is an important skill that will take you farther than the average citizen, because you're already have a different mindset. Your eyes are wide open, and that's huge for overall survival. Okay. At the end of the day, I have to ask myself, Tasha, if you don't have any of these preps all of a sudden, could you and your family survive? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because we are survivors. We have grit. We have this energy that we know we can do this. Okay. You don't quit, you adapt, and you just do it. And yes, would our quality of life be different? Would we have to adjust in a big way because all of a sudden we don't have these man-made things? Absolutely. Okay. But we've been training, we've been paying attention to how do you do things when you don't have stuff. Okay. Because really, even the stuff that you get, the end of the day goes away. Okay. But food is needed or you die. And so while you learn to do the other things, learn to grow your food, preserve food, learn to do what our ancestors did in regards to food and surviving and foraging and hunting and all that good stuff. While you learn that stuff, stack the food and get years of food in your house. Just continue to work on it. Continue to work on it. Another thing I would tell you is, let's just say I had 3 years worth of food in my home and you asked me, am I comfortable with that? If you ask me that today, right now, part of me has a calmness and a peace of mind, huge. But in the back of my head, that could maybe not be enough. Okay. Depending on what things happen, that could possibly not be enough. Okay. And so you continue to do this stuff. We're not hoarders. You're getting this stuff little by little and stacking it up. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little discussion. I know this was more of a discussion, just reasons why it's important. I think it's important for our new preppers to really solidify why we're doing this. Okay. Why are they hitting on food so much right now? Because it matters. It's super important. And it's something that nobody's going to think about or really care about until it's gone. It's not going to be a problem until it's a problem. And then when it's a problem, it is just poof, it's going to be huge. Okay. So do what you can do. Keep doing the things. Blessing from my bear cave to yours. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Take care.